Wednesday Morning Collective. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I have a little trouble hitting that live button in the morning because the music, I told you, it's hard for me. I love music. I mean, I go to sleep to it. I wake up to it, play it throughout the day. It's hard for me to get going once I get into my music in the morning because I'll be like, wait, let me just wait till this part of the song. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm QUAN. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. And whoever this person is, this is a copycat energy. And it's kind of almost like that destiny swap stuff I'm getting tired of talking about. But if it's coming out in the cards, I need to talk about it. Whoever you are, whatever it is that you do, you were born to do it. It was and is a part of your purpose, your soul's actual purpose. It's meant for you to do, okay? Whatever you do, whatever you talk about, however you perform, here come that monitoring spirit again. Whatever you do, you were meant to do it. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And there's somebody else here. It's almost like, you know how okay, somebody give me a heart and let me know that you can hear me. I know I had to redo it again. Apparently people don't like what I do. Thanks. Okay, so the point I was making is whatever you do or say, or whatever your hobby or what you do for work, whatever it is, you were meant to do it. It is your purpose. It's actually a part of your Akashic records. It's a part of your soul's journey. You are doing what you're supposed to do, exactly what you're supposed to do. It's for you. It's your destiny, okay, for you. Now, there's somebody else here, and it's giving me the energy of whether it's a man or a woman, and I'm just using wealthy as an example, but by far, it does not mean if you come from a wealthy family or if you have wealth that everybody embodies this energy, because that's not the case. What I was saying was a lot of people that are wealthy work very hard for their wealth, and that's why they are wealthy. And some people are wealthy because their parents or grandparents busted their ass and worked very hard so that they could accumulate generational wealth, and they're very humble. Okay, so wealthy does not equate to what I'm about to describe, this personality. I'm talking about a particular type of personality that might be born into wealth, wherein they might have been emotionally handicapped and disabled in some kind of a way, kinds of abuse that we don't talk about often that have to do with excessive giving, having an overactive heart chakra with a child, and spoiling them to the point where they become a complete sociopath narcissist without developing a personality. They don't know what it feels like to ever want or have to ask for anything. No challenges are ever created for them at all whatsoever, and they become bored. And a lack of having any kind of a certain type of stimulation or having to wait too much instant gratification, that's a form of an abuse because it's not balanced, okay? That's why a lot of wealthy people teach their children to give back. That's why I think Beyonce has her daughter Blue up there dancing. I know it looks like she's having a good time, but it requires a lot of discipline to have to go to bed at a certain time, do your homework, keep up with your education, and train to dance and do everything correct on stage. That's a whole job and career. What look easy is hard as hell. And she's 13 years old and she's been doing. Okay, hopefully I'm back. Yeah, I know. They cut me off because they don't like me and my purpose, because they know I explain so well. And they don't like that. They don't like how I can articulate and give you and paint a picture for you of things that they're doing without sounding crazy. And they don't like that because it validates what a lot of people are going through that just can't quite put it into words. and they write them off as being crazy. So when you get a person that can perfectly articulate in an intellectual way, I know. Thank you. I keep telling me, thank you. I appreciate you letting me know when it freezes. I am looking at my laptop right now so I can keep track of it too. And I appreciate every last one of you. Thank you. But I give people the words and the language to explain what is happening to them without sounding crazy. You understand? And that's the last thing that. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Fox, at one. I'm going to keep it moving, but you heard what I said. Like I said, they don't like the fact that I can articulate in a very intelligent way exactly what they're doing and not sound crazy. And it be exact, dead ass on point what they do to target people, because it gives other people not just the knowledge, it opens their eyes, and also it validates that other people are not crazy that are going through similar experiences, and it gives the language that they need to explain what's being done to them, and opens their eyes to other things that they're doing and to watch out for. So they don't like that about people like me, that we can articulate and explain what they're doing for people that might not be as tapped in and be able to understand or even explain what's going on. Okay. All right. Good morning, everybody. So like I was saying, what Beyonce, some people are critical because people like to make Americans stay forever children. You know, first you complain too much responsibility on a child, but then you turn around when you get these grown ass men, that are forever children, forever experiencing a childhood, forever playing video games, lacking responsibility, accountability. And then you get parents that put responsibilities on their children at a young age. That's normal in other countries. Do you understand? In other countries, you start making your child responsible, accountable, and showing them and teaching them discipline. Some children do work. Now, I'm not saying overdo it, but it's okay, because you train them from a very young age to be responsible and different life skills along with an education, as long as it's balanced. That's why they say they're a forever perpetual child, men and women that grow up in America, because we baby our kids. And I think Beyonce with Blue is doing the absolute right thing. It's just in this country, people, are spoiled, and they make their children. Look at your children right now. Hell, my child. Look at your children. Okay. I said children right now. Like I said, when we look at our children right now, not everybody. A lot of our children, including my own, right now, growing up in America and in this society, they want instant gratification, and they don't have any endurance to deal with challenges. They believe that everything should come easy and go smoothly for them at all times. And if they can't get it that way, now they are willing to turn to causing misfortune for others as a quick way to get gratification. Not now, sweetheart. Not now. Not now. And a lot of us in America are dealing with children. Yeah. What I was saying is, yeah, they lack patience. And I know they hate the way that I talk because I talk so good. And I be saying that shit that need to be. But they lack patience, okay? And they want instant gratification. That's the point. They're a forever perpetual child, okay? in America, a lot of our sons and daughters are forever perpetual children. Uh, by working with her mother, she gets the understanding that her and her dad didn't get nothing for free. It takes discipline and hard work and focus. And the main word is discipline, to be able to have the opportunities, the experiences, to live on an island. And that was very smart of her to do. It takes discipline for them to be able to have access to the things they have, and the accolades that they have as well. And I think that she does a wonderful job with that. Yeah, I know it's cutting out. I think that that is a wonderful thing. She does that. Now, the reason I'm saying that is I wanted to describe to you the personality of this copycat energy I'm picking up on. So there is a certain element of the personality of, imagine a wealthy child or a young adult that might not have a well-developed personality because of instant gratification, strength, never being told no, never being taught accountability, or creating some kind of sociopath narcissist, where everything they could ever think and want, they instantly get. So it deprives them of a certain balance in the human experience that people might not get, or understanding. It's a lack of an understanding from another person's perspective when no one ever tells you no, and you get everything that you want automatically. You understand? So this is the type of personality where through a form of abuse, meaning the form of abuse is by giving too much, by spoiling, by not making accountable, by never telling no, by not allowing them to understand reciprocity. That's a form of abuse, because now what you have is a child that might not have had a reason to exercise certain muscles in their brain and thought patterns to get anything. You understand? Because everything is thrown at them in their lap. So it stunts their full development of their character and personality because of a lack of challenges, if you understand what I'm saying. Literally never having to take any action to get anything that you want can handicap you. Never, just like a parent that never lets their child make any decisions. They get used to someone making a decision for them at all times. So that muscle is not exercised in their brain. And as they get older, they don't think for themselves, not because they can't, but because they're just not used to accessing that part of their brain because someone makes all decisions for them. So they end up getting in relationships and friendships where other people just make decisions for them. They don't go to that part of their brain where they analyze and think about things. And that happens when you don't allow children to sometimes make their own decisions. So I'm just giving you the personality of someone that was abused, but in a way where they were spoiled. And this, I'm describing the energy. So this would be the type of person that they might not have as developed of a personality and know who they are because of too much instant gratification. So they'll look at somebody like you that might be authentic, that might be homegrown, that might have had a lot of authentic challenges and experiences in your life. You understand? You might have had a lot of authentic experiences in your life and challenges in your life. Times that people told you no, and times you had to fight for things, and times you had to work for years to get certain things. And it built your character and it built your personality, and it caused you to go within to find different avenues and think of ideas. Challenges create character and personality. You understand? And it allows your soul to grow and be its highest expression of itself, right? So in having those challenges, your personality fully developed, and you were able to find out who you're supposed to be and who your soul is here to be. and you are the highest expression of your soul in this life. But somebody saw you. Now, we all know when you are the highest expression of your soul in this life, you tend to magnetize and draw people toward you because you're going to be passionate about whatever it is that you do, and you're going to be good at it because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Whether you're a cook or a real estate agent or whatever it is, you're passionate about it. You like doing it. Okay? You're in your purpose. So, like I said, this is a different energy than, like I said, with like Beyonce and Blue Ivy with that whole discipline thing. That little girl is going to be able to understand money and these opportunities and experiences we can afford to have. It didn't come and fall off a tree, and you don't take it for granted because you see the discipline that's required in order to maintain this and to even obtain it. You see what I had to do. I had to go to bed on a regular schedule at this time. I had to get up, study, keep up with schoolwork, and then practice. Didn't have a lot of free time. You see all the hard work, and you see it's not easy. Okay, so you can appreciate, we deserve this because we work hard for it. All right, this is somebody that has a personality where they've never learned or had no told to them or something like that. And they show up with this personality where they don't have a passion for anything. Okay, this is an energy of somebody that literally does not have a passion for anything in particular because they don't know themselves. And their personality is not as developed as yours is. Okay. But they want accolades and they want attention and they want people to admire them. And they want what comes along with a healthy, well-developed personality and sense of purpose that creates that type of magnetism. They want it. Okay. And you have it. So whoever this person is, they saw you magnetizing attention from people, adoration from people. They like the way you speak and you do whatever it is you do. And they might have noticed you getting male or female attention from people of the opposite sex because of whatever you do, what you do, and you magnetize and draw attention toward yourself. You understand? So what happens is with energy, if you can imagine, what is it? A real estate agent. You were born to sell homes. You were not only born to sell homes, but even when you're younger, before you got your real estate license, I'm just using an example, you would go to open houses. You would research the price of homes and find out all the deets and, oh, wow, the different styles of home. And you just like looking them up and looking at pictures of them and going to open houses and looking at the styles and looking at the landscape, the yard, the garden, the different effects of homes. Homes are you. You're a real estate agent and you just love homes. Everything homes about you. The brownstones in the big cities that in California, in New York, in different parts of the world, the bungalows in some suburbs, the different types of, the different types of homes, that they have the, the different style homes. You just have a passion for homes. You love going to look at them. So you don't mind showing homes to your clients or whatever. Okay. And then you have a guy that's like, oh my God, I am so in love with her. And he might just be talking, just out loud, just saying that he admires you, but he might be over the top and be like, oh my God, I just love her. She is like the best agent ever. And she's sexy. Look at her. I love how she do that. You should see her. She looks well put together. She's very well spoken. Oh man, she can sell me a house anytime or whatever. I just love how she presents and how she makes her videos showing homes and properties. And she has so much charisma. And oh my God, I love a woman like that. And he might not even really be interested in you. He might not even have a real interest in you, but it's just kind of like a thing where he's just really, really admiring you. And you might have multiple admirers because they love the way you do what you do, because you love what you do. They love you loving, you're the definition of if you like it, I love it. You understand? You are the definition of if you like it, I love it. Okay? You love what you do. And because you love what you do and your energy goes into yourself and what you do, other people are magnetically drawn towards you. Now, whoever this copycat energy is that they didn't want me to get around to, this person saw you getting attention doing what you love to do. And they heard some of the comments from whoever the opposite sex, man or woman is, and it triggered them. They've been watching you for some time now, and it triggered them. And they were like, well, I want you to feel that way about me. You know, how come you never have that much passion when you talk about me? You never say, oh my God, I'm in love with her. I've never heard you say that to me, even like jokingly. You understand? This is the type of energy that will get jealous if people admire you and they say things jokingly like, oh my God, I'm in love with her. I love the way she puts some heels on and dresses and she shows them homes. She does it. She always makes sure she looks presentable. I am so in love with her. And they might not really be in love with you, but they're just saying it like, you know how we're like, oh my God, I am in love with that dress. Okay. But they say it with a lot of passion. Okay. And the copycat, they hear people say things like that about you of both sexes. And it's the passion they feel about you. And they want that same passion, attention toward them. And they feel like they should get it because they look a certain way and they dress a certain way. So they figure what I need to do is do whatever you do and do it better. And act like that's my passion so they can say the same thing to me. Because the psychological issues with these type of copycats are that you have no idea how deep it runs. Like that one that was copying a woman that had some kind of nonprofit, that crazy woman that was doing credit repair, that was copying off of another woman, literally word for word. I think she's in jail now because she hired somebody to kill. She hired somebody to literally kill the woman she was copying once she felt like she got enough of her style. It was so weird. Y'all heard about that woman on YouTube. I think she was a debt consolidator or something like that. And she literally was giving away a free house. A rich girl, a girl that has money, but doesn't have a personality. And she was jealous of the accolades this other woman was getting. And she decided, I'm more charitable than you are. I'm going to buy someone a house. This bitch bought somebody a house and wouldn't put their name on the title out of charity. And she said, if you kill this woman for me, I'll go ahead and put your name on the title, basically. Yeah. You understand? And it was the woman she was copying off of she wanted killed. She tried to kill somebody. When I tell you the level of psychological disturbance in some of these copycat energies is fucking crazy. You understand? So she thought, let's say you're a real estate agent and let's say you don't come out the house looking crazy. You're the type of person hair has to be done, or you have a fresh haircut. You're always in a suit. They're like, they're just showing houses. I know, but I like to look presentable at all times. Okay. You dress very nice. You make sure you step out the house, hair done, nails done, makeup, or, you know, you look nice. You smell good when you're showing your homes. You're professional. That's who you are. And the copycat is like, oh, okay. So that's all it is about. Okay. I have to just learn how to do it and get my license. And the copycat goes and gets a real estate license like you. And she's like, I'm going to outdress you. And I will watch how I match up my clothing and whatever. And I'm going to make a YouTube like you showing homes and doing this. And I'm going to do all that too. But she's not passionate about it. She does things by the book, but she has no passion. And she still doesn't get the results you get. And it has to do with the energy she's putting out. Because she does not love real estate. She does not love showing homes. It's like, you actually want me to show people homes and go to them? Actually have to do footwork? Are you kidding me? Of course not. Because she's not passionate about homes. So that's the point I'm making. There's a here that finally is going to stop causing you adversity. It's like they want to surrender now, and they want your forgiveness. Okay. you know, they blamed you for being for something being your purpose and not their purpose. Okay. They literally, just like I have my own copycat that likes to mess up my feeds because they hate to see you do what you do when you're good at what you do. You understand? You literally, it's not your fault, Tiff, but they hate to see you do whatever you do if you're good at doing what you're doing. And a lot of Americans, like I said before, when they were cutting me off, are perpetual children, even as adults, because we're afraid to put too much responsibility on them because we're being led by somebody that has a young, childish mind in society telling us, oh, that's too much pressure on a child. No, yeah, and sometimes it is, but sometimes it's not. And in other countries, yes, a lot, you do have children that are given small jobs and responsibilities in addition to going to school at a very young age, but it teaches them to be very disciplined, and it teaches them to be successful in life. And that's why they overdo and outdo a lot of Americans when they become successful in life, because they're taught responsibility at 11 years old. They got a little job they're responsible for doing while they're getting an education. They make good use of their time. You understand? I'm just throwing little things in there. They were cutting me off in the beginning of the reading and live. They didn't want me to say. I wanted to throw that out there really quick, okay? Because they don't like me saying certain shit. A lot of American men and women, we're complaining right now. These men are like perpetual children. They literally are not mature, responsible. They can't handle accountability. They want to just work one little job and then come home and play video games for blah, blah. Because we raise perpetual children that we spoil because we're following somebody else's advice on, oh, well, we give children a childhood. Bullshit. Give them fucking kids responsibilities along with work, and then they can have little fun in between. That's how they do in other countries. And their children come and surpass Americans of all races because they're not a perpetual child, because they learned how to be mature and responsible at a younger age. So whoever this copycat energy is, this copycat energy, they have to surrender. They blamed you for being who you are, okay? They have an underdeveloped personality. They thought, just like the example I gave you with the real estate agent, that if they, I'm going to be a real estate agent just like you, even though I don't want to get out of bed and show people homes and answer calls. But I'm going to do it better than you though. I'm going to dress really sexy as a real estate agent. Whatever you do, I'm going to do it more. I'm going to make sure every outfit I wear is like a step up from whatever you wear. And I'm going to do a channel and make sure my hair is, oh my God, I'm going to outdo you. You understand? And this person, they put a whole bunch of money into a wardrobe, making sure presentation and all this stuff, but they still don't get the attention and the energy because it has to do with the energy they project. But they think that they can do what you do by looking sexy doing it, by pushing their breasts out, by wearing fitted, very tight clothing and being stylish all the time as a real estate agent, but they have no passion for real estate and they can only tell you the basics. They can't dove in deep and give you statistics and stats and give you demographics about certain areas and things that you know about and talk to you about buying land in a flood zone or buying a house that's built on lower ground and just other little shit, that they should know or be aware of. They can't talk to you about that because that's not their passion. They're not passionate about it. You understand? So whoever this person is, they try to dress like you, not even dress like you. They try to create an image. And the last thing that I wanted to say really quickly before I go ahead and dove into these cards, y'all know in the beginning, they were just trying to throw me off and mess me up because I have my own copycat that's jealous that they can't talk like me and they can't explain shit the way I explain it. They don't have the same charisma. And it's the same type of energy copycat. So I'm just going to fuck up what you have. I'm going to fuck up what you have. Bye. So I'm going to give you a quick example of something, okay? And it's almost like a destiny swap. How many of you all remember the singer Shanice? She used to sing, I Like Your Smile. Who remembers that singer Shanice? Does anybody remember the singer Shanice from back in the day? Thank you. Shanice used to sing, I like your smile, and Shanice has a gift. She has a beautiful voice, okay? Shanice was meant to sing. I remember her back in the day when she was coming out. I loved hearing her voice. Shanice has an anointed voice and she has an anointing. Shanice and Janet Jackson had a lot of very similarities. Now, Janet Jackson had more popularity because of who her brothers were, right? And more pull because of who her brothers were. Something happened at some point in Shanice's career, and they don't know what happened exactly, but it ended, in some. And Janet Jackson got pushed forward, of course, and became a great success. Now, I ain't saying nothing, but this is what I am going to say. With that destiny swap energy, it's like a thing where Janet Jackson is a great performer, just like Beyonce. But Beyonce can actually sing and perform and dance and stuff, put on a great show. Janet Jackson puts a great show on, but she's not a strong singer, in my opinion. Okay? I love her. I love the Jackson 5. I love Michael Jackson. But she's not a strong singer. She's a dancer and a performer. Okay? But she is not a strong singer, period, at all. Okay? Shanice is a singer, a very strong singer that has an anointing on her voice. Now, imagine that at the time they were coming out, Shanice was getting a lot of attention. A lot of eyes were on her because of her style, her natural ability to attract, and because of her anointing that's in her voice. That anointing that's literally in her voice. You understand? And Janet Jackson's out there too. And her family is there backing her, and people that are tied to her family, and they're trying to push her career forward. But it's hard because the energy is being divided up amongst a lot of different singers that, people are giving their energy to. And she's getting attention because the anointing is in her voice. And Janet's voice is not as strong as hers is. Now, imagine Janet Jackson wanted to do a destiny swap and had a whole team of people helping her. But in order for her to get that attention for performing and singing, she needed someone that's very similar to her to get out the public eye and be silenced. So she imagine, I'm just saying, allegedly, imagine they did something to block and stop her from being able to sing and be seen publicly anymore, or there were some challenges, and now she's not singing to the public or doesn't have any more exposure, and she can't be heard. And now she's going through a trial and tribulation in her life, and all her energy is being stressed out and squeezed from her. And now, because she can't be seen, Janet Jackson's career completely takes off, and everybody forgets about Shanice. Okay? Now, does that mean that Shanice's energy went into Janet Jackson, allegedly, and now Janet can sing like Shanice? No, she can't sing like her, and she won't be able to sing like her. But by suppressing her energy, what I'm seeing here, allegedly, I'm just using this as an example, is if she can stop her from doing what she's supposed to do, stop her from singing, stop her from performing, that means no one can see her. So now the only person that can be seen that is in this likeness is you. And now, because you're the only one because they're very similar, you're the only one that can be heard and sing. It appears that you are the brightest star, have the anointing, that you are the better singer. You understand what I'm saying? Only because she's able to stop her from doing what she's doing. So with Destiny Swap, in order to do a destiny swap, with somebody, it's a thing where they have to stop you from doing whatever it is your soul's purpose to do. You understand? They have to stop. If you're a singer, you can't sing anymore. You have to turn and do something else. Well, maybe you should just produce. Maybe you should write songs. Go in this direction. Do this. And it's not because they're even with that shit where they think your energy is going to go into them. It fucking doesn't. Because Janet still does not sing like Shanice, and she never will. You understand? What the thing is, Shanice, you're not in the public eye singing. This is during a time frame, a season when, back in the day when all these stars were coming out. The reason it seems like a destiny swap is because you're no longer singing, and no one can hear you or see you singing, and they can only hear her singing now. So it just appears as if she's the only one. They think she sings good because they can't hear you for comparison, because she got you to stop doing what you were doing, whether through magic, through paying people off, creating obstacles for you to get you out the way. You understand? And that's what happens with that destiny swap energy. You stop the person from doing whatever it is that they do so that they can be the only one seen doing what you do, and they're imitating you. Okay? But their light will never be as bright as yours, but no one will know that because they will be that only light in that dark room. You understand? So if you got two people that do the same thing in the same area, and the copycat wants their light to shine brighter, they're going to do everything to try to stop you from doing what you're doing and go another direction and do something else. And they're going to imitate you. And it's a horrible imitation, and they're not good at what they do. But because they're the only one in that area doing it, now it looks like they're good at what they're doing because there's no one else doing it. It's like your light is like the sun, and somebody else's light is like a light bulb. If they can put out the sun and it's nothing but darkness, when you screw in that light bulb is going to be the brightest, hottest shit out there. Because that light bulb is the only light that's in that darkness. But when the sun comes back out, which is you, the sun, you can't even see that light bulb. And that's why they got to stop the sun from which has to do with you coming off of your purpose and not doing what you do. And the example I gave with Janet Jackson and Shanice, you got to stop her from singing. So nobody will have your voice to compare to hers, because her voice is anointed and you are a dancer performer, but that anointing in the voice was never there. But I have to stop you from singing so that, at least in the public eye, so that people will only pay attention to my voice, because me and you, it's some copycat energy going on, and we have too many similarities as women, the same close in age, and women in the same field at the same time in the same season of our life. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into this reading. I'm sorry that it took so long. My copycat don't like me doing what I do smoothly, and that's why in the beginning they were trying to get me to give it up by causing. But that's example for you all. When you have these challenges, keep fighting through them. Keep fighting through them. They'll create obstacles for you to make you stop, and you just keep on meeting those obstacles with resistance until you give them the smackdown and they give up, because you're not going to stop. Okay? So, adversity in reverse. There is no adversity that this copycat energy can cause for you, this doppelganger, that's going to make you stop doing whatever it is that you do, because you're good at what you do, and you're good at what you do because you love what you do. Okay, even if it's just talking shit. Okay, as a cook, as a real estate agent, as a whatever, Kaya cooks, y'all. Kaya cook, whatever you do, whatever your thing is, you love doing it. You don't even care if anybody is watching or not. You will get to doing it, and that energy just out of you in that type of a way. Somebody might be under judgment legally or spiritually right now, or they could have made a decision about something. Someone may want somebody's forgiveness right now because they're being forced to surrender. They want forgiveness because they blamed you for having a purpose and being good at your purpose. And they thought that they would be able to attract the same energy as you and get the same attention, but they don't have the same passion for what it is you do. They just wanted to stick their boobies up and wear tight-fitting clothes around their hips, butt, and waist, and look better than you doing what you do. And they thought they would get somebody to say the same type of things like, oh my God, I just love a woman like you. And even if the people saying it to you, men, women, the opposite sex, it's like a certain passion people have for you. It doesn't mean they really are in love with you or they want to be with you, but they're just, it's like passion when you're like, I am in love with, oh my God, I just love South African women. I just love South African women. I am in love with, you understand? It's that type of passion. You know, you just like a certain type of thing. It doesn't mean you want to go marry it and date it, but they want people to look at them in that type of a way and to get that type of energy. And they don't get it. They just don't get it. It's not a sexual attraction to you. It's attraction to your energy, okay? And your love for your own purpose. Somebody couldn't make you sad, couldn't affect your self-esteem and put you into sorrow, okay? Now something might be happening in the distance or along this path for a very long time to someone that thought that they were going to become rich and wealthy. Okay, I have a main female in reverse here, and then I have a court case, and I have love in reverse. Somebody could have Gemini in their chart, or somebody's marriage or partnership or relationship could be ending. This might have something to do with a court case going on. Talk to me really quick. What is surrender? It might be surrender because someone's under judgment. Okay, because somebody trying to imitate whatever it is that you do, it landed their ass in poverty. They're losing their stability right now. Like somebody tried to be your doppelganger, and instead of getting real and getting a regular job doing something they're good at, they said, no, I'm going to be you, and you're going to stop doing what you're doing, and I'm going to become you. And now they're going broke. The Nine of Pentacles reverse, and the cycle's over for whatever trouble they were trying to create in your life to stop you from doing what you're doing. And your energy was never going to go into them and make them shine brighter doing what they were doing. The only way they would appear to be brighter is because you're not on the scene. You understand? Hear me. The only way they would appear to be brighter, it's not your energy going into them. The part about that destiny swap your energy is them copying you and then hiding you. They would be imitating and copying you, and their energy is still not brighter than yours. It's just the only energy that can be seen, and you can't be seen. And that's why it appears like it's brighter. It appears they have your energy because they're mimicking you, but they will never be as bright or good as you. Okay? And that blame purpose I explained already. Tell me about this rich lady energy. Someone has to avoid a tower now. Somebody is trying to avoid a tower because somebody's having a tower that can't regulate their emotions. They lack emotional intelligence or emotional control that was doing something to you, the devil in reverse. So they have to surrender right now because of something they kept, a crime. Whatever this person was doing, the Page of Pentacles reverse, it lacked integrity. It was dishonest. It was criminal. The Page of Pentacles reverse, they're under judgment right now. So are they in jail? What the fuck happened? We about to find out. What is this main female in reverse? Somebody's okay with something because something is just too much. Their complete wish fulfillment right now is to separate from someone, to move out of house, to divorce, to break up. The Four of Wands reverse, or for this person to get the fuck out their house, or to leave a home, break up a home. I don't know what this is. What's the Four of Wands reverse? This could be a family member of theirs or a lover. Take it as it resonates. Because someone's complete wish fulfillment is to separate from this. Someone might have Leo in their chart, you or them. Okay. Their complete wish fulfillment is to separate because there are too many burdens and troubles trying to help someone to stop you from doing what you're doing so they can become you. They can't plan nothing, and they're the wounded warrior. They've tried every single plan they could to stop you from being you. Everything they could. This person might even still be attacking you from behind bars. You know, it's weird. You know, they have a demon possession. Who's the main female in reverse? Clarify this main female in reverse. Somebody that took some kind of quick action around your home. Yep. Somebody came around your home, wherever you live at, and they tried to do something, most likely having to do with throwing magic at you, which is so corny. It's just so corny at this point. A King of Swords. Yeah, he was doing, okay, an Aquarius. Somebody might have Aquarius in their chart. All right. The King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. They came around your home to do something to you, to Seven of Swords, to try to get away with doing something to you. And what did they do? What did they come around your home and do? They can't move to calmer waters now with the Six of Swords reverse because of what they came around your home. They might have even moved temporarily into a home they're squatting in around where you live at and working with different people trying to take you out and hiding. There literally might be a whole big ass motherfucking Aquarius ducking and squatting in houses around your neighborhood, maybe even the next street right over with the other government agents that are in some of those houses. And they keep coming and driving and parking closer to your building or wherever you live and doing spell work all throughout the night or throughout the day, using energy weapons on you, and they're right on the next street over from you. This Aquarius might have literally traveled directly to where you live, and they might be squatting in a house along with other government agents in houses on the street over from you. And all they've been doing is sending magic and energy weapons day and night, day and night, day and night, trying to get rid of your ass, trying to kill you. So they were trying to drain your energy with the Eight of Pentacles. This could have been in the last 72 hours, 24 hours. And what was the outcome of that bullshit? They had a tower. And what was that tower from this Aquarius physically coming to your home and possibly being right on the next street, squatting in a house? It was too much of a burden. They didn't get their wish fulfillment because you ain't playing that shit. What you do? Sleep with a pyrite up your ass? Halfway up your ass? I don't know. Somebody might sleep with a pyrite halfway up their ass to keep these people from draining. Somebody might sleep with a pyrite, a round pyrite halfway stuck up their ass to keep these motherfuckers from draining their root chakra energy. I ain't judging you, honey. I'm not judging you at all. I sleep in a bed full of gemstones and crystals. My bed is, hey, call it what you want. My bed is full of all kind of protection gemstones, and that's my husband. You can laugh if you want, but it's serious because they go so hard. Child, you better have some salt up under your bed. Child, you better have some salt up under your bed. Have you some crystals and a pack on your back of different types of tiger's eye for your solar plexus, and have you some tourmaline, black obsidian, have you, it's a couple of them. It's a whole couple of them. But these are my bed buddies. I'm telling you, I sleep in a whole bed like I'm Superman, and I flew over to the place where he put the crystal in to get his information. Bitch, I have a bed full of crystals surrounding me when I'm sleeping. You can laugh if you want to, but I don't know. I'm making jokes here, but I don't know. Do you sleep with a pyrite halfway up your ass so that for protection, so they can't drain your root chakra? Because I know somebody laughing right now. Do what you got to do, honey. Do whatever you got to do. No, ma'am. Oh, no. You might have to pray. Might have to anoint yourself and all kind of things. What you say? What's pyrite? Eminem? This is pyrite. This is pyrite. Okay. It's good for psychic protection. Okay. And this is pyrite. I'm making it, it looks like fool's gold. Okay. You might want to check it out. It looks like fool's gold. It almost looks like a golden nugget. Okay. It's good for psychic protection. Okay. Now, there are many other crystals and stones that you can use to help protect, your chakras. Of course, you can shut them down, like I do. I shut them down. I close my chakras, my lower chakras, before I go to bed. Um, you know, um, it's many things that you can do. You can anoint yourself, pour oil, anointed oil that you've prepared all over your back and all over your lower back, right on down to your butt, to your root, from the rooter to the tutor. You can anoint your whole bottom of your feet. Kuan Yin, because of who Kuan Yin is and what Kuan Yin do, I anoint the bottom of my feet before I go to bed. I pray over and anoint the bottom of my feet. I saw the 222. I know, Rainbow Warrior. Thank you. I saw balance, but I do, before I go to bed, I anoint the bottom of my feet and close those chakras up. And I anoint my lower back, where my tailbone, like right between the upper butt cheek. I don't care. And go from side to side, all the way around, the whole entire area of your lower waist, your pelvis area where your kidneys and all that is. And make sure you go all the way up a little bit past your belly button and go around your back too, and anoint and pray and close those chakras, because that's what they attack at nighttime when you're sleeping sometime and try to siphon from. Okay. Yeah, sage is good too. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So whoever this person is, they might be in trouble with the law. They can't cover. There's an Aquarius that came to your neighborhood that was trying to drain your energy, possibly last night or the night before. And this Aquarius energy, it backfired, and somebody can't move to calmer waters. They're trying to get your energy for somebody that's sick right now and not recovering. Might even be bedridden, that they have on reliably for something. Who's this Nine of Wands reverse that's not getting better? There's somebody sick right now. And if this person relied on this person to protect them spiritually by attacking you or doing something, they're afraid they're going to lose their protection, because this Aquarius is a scary ass. Okay. Tell me, it's not going in someone's favor. Who's this Nine of Wands reverse that's not recovering right now? Somebody might be a hermit or a Virgo energy. Somebody might have Virgo in their chart that is fucking around and finding out right now about how they should behave and conduct themselves. All right. What's wrong with this hermit energy? They might have a Taurus placement in their chart, or somebody could be a researcher. Somebody could be some kind of occultist, spiritualist. They're releasing a burden. Something's too much of a burden for whoever this hermit energy is. I don't know. That hermit could be a lot of different things, but it's someone that's closed emotionally because they chose the wrong path in this reality, choose your own adventure book of a life we're living here. I talked about that before. If anybody is a nerd like Kuan Yin is, and you like to read a lot, or when you were younger, you loved the library. For more reasons than being homeless. You love the library. Back in the day, they had children's books that were called Choose Your Own Adventure, where you get a choice. You get a choice to make a decision. They give you, if you want to get on the crazy looking school bus and continue with the journey, get on. Or you can take this taxi that just pulled up, and take a taxi back home and turn around and go back home. If you do, turn to page 50. If you want to go on that scary school bus, turn to page 163. And depending on what choice you make, and you're not supposed to cheat and go and see what the outcome is, you might end up on a better adventure. You might end up with a treasure. You might end up in a new world, a new city, and suddenly go on a boat and keep the adventure going. If you go back home, you might end up crashing and damn dying or something like that. So this is somebody, could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that had a choose your own adventure moment from the universe that said, are you going to walk on the right path and manifest things off your own energy by getting in alignment and doing your shadow work and treat people the way you want to be treated? Or are you going to collaborate with these people and do spell work to try to take something from another person? and they chose page 163. I'm going to get on a scary school bus and cause the misfortune for other people because they're promising me wealth and abundance. Okay. And the bus driver is selling those scary looking tickets. Like, do you want to become rich and go to the city of gold that the Incas have? This bus is going to an Incan city. The Incas, the native Inca Indians, like Aztecs. And it's a city of gold. Do you want to go? This person, that's what they chose. And now they're getting, they reached the end of the road and they're broke. They're about to be homeless and they're closed emotionally because they had a decision to make, a split in the road. And this Virgo, because they came out of the hermit, made a decision utilizing their own free will that the path they wanted was the path of least resistance. And it led them to poverty. Okay? Choose your own adventure. See, when you old school, you learn things from those old books and things about choices and where roads can lead, fortunately, for a lot of us old heads out here. And tell me about this court energy before I jump all the way into this. Somebody doesn't know how to plan something surrounding a court case. A hermit, there might be a Virgo in trouble right now that thought they were going to get either a house or a 10 of Pentacles. They were expecting to have some kind of equal give and take with somebody. They were expecting someone that they had an exchange with, whereby they did spell work on you to work, and it backfired on them. I don't know, when will these people ever learn that you have divine protection? So this Virgo might have had sex with a fire sign and did magic on you, and it backfired heavily on them. How dare you? The wheel of fortune. They're getting karma right now, and they're not going to move forward, but they're going to deal with karma for what they're doing right now instead of doing the fucking right thing, because they're still holding on to an illusion because their third eye is blocked, that they are going to, if they keep at this, just suddenly come up on a struck. They're going to hit a homer. It's going to be a strike of luck, and they're going to become rich and wealthy, and it's not going to happen. They're going to keep on with this illusion until they're in jail or homeless in the street. A lot of people end up in certain situations in their life because they were being stubborn and got stuck in some kind of loop and illusion, thinking that they were going to do something against a child of God. If they keep doing it and keep at it, eventually they would wear you down and do what they're going to do. And that's how a lot of people end up in fucked up situations, because they keep on doing something to a child of God that God gifted something to. And they think, and because they're stubborn, I'm going to take it from you. I'm going to steal it from you when God gave it to you. You understand? And because they get in that energy and they do that shit, they end up homeless in the street, pissing in a bucket, trying to find a place to move their bowels at 8 o'clock in the morning in front of a bank. And they're like, how'd you end up here? Because they were being stubborn, and they kept on being in that fucked up mindset, thinking, I'm going to take what God blessed you with. I'm going to take your path. I'm going to take your money. I'm going to take your house. I'm going to take your family. I'm going to take what you have because I want it. I don't care if God's protecting it and God told me no. I don't respect your God. I'm going to take what you have. And they get in that ignorant ass energy. And if I keep on doing it, I'm going to weigh your ass down. If I keep on doing it, and they do it and do it and doing it in the dark, doing it after dark, Rock Creek Park. Oh, yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And they end up living in Rock Creek Park, bitch. They end up living in Rock Creek Park, doing it in the dark after dark. I said dark twice. They end up living in motherfucking Rock Creek Park, hiding in a tent, laying on newspaper, doing it in the dark, doing it in the park, Rock Creek Park. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. On the sidewalk, yeah. Public indecency, goddammit. All right, what are the messages? What's the energy crowning? But that is the reason some of these motherfuckers, and if you don't believe me, that people be like, you help anybody. Certain people are good people because no matter how you got there and got the karma, you willing to help anybody. You willing to do whatever. Go ahead and invite one of them motherfuckers getting karma for having a reprobate mindset into your house then. Somebody that had a reprobate mindset that said, no, I'm still going to, if I stay at it, I'm convinced I could take what God blessed you with. And they had a reprobate mind and did that shit until completely lost every fucking thing, and they in Rock Creek Park, and the motherfucker, go ahead and go help that motherfucker and bring them in your house, and then you're gonna see what a reprobate mind really think like. Oh, because a bitch, I ain't talking out the side of my neck. The reason I say the shit that I say is because I've lived what I say. My family has been homeless at times, which is why if somebody is helping you or helps you out, it's a certain humility and it's a certain type of attitude you're supposed to carry. But you got certain people out here, oh my God, look at you homeless with your 3 kids. No, I don't care what anybody say. That's not right for nobody. No, I have an extra room in my house. I got a 5-bedroom house and I just live by myself. I remember what it was like being a single mother, and I'm going to let my kids grow. I'm going to let you and your 3 kids, I'm going to let you have 2 of my bedrooms between you and your kids. Let that reprobate mind ass come in your fucking house and look, without humility, and come in your house and be like, you got 5 bedrooms in here and you only are offering me 3. What about that one right there? Oh, well, that's my home office. That's my personal home office or whatever. Okay, so I have 3 kids and you only giving me access to 2 bedrooms in your house. Yeah, okay, right. Okay. Yeah, okay. No, okay, that's fine. That's cool. All right. Bitch, try to go help somebody with a reprobate mind, and you don't know how they ended up homeless with their kids or whatever the fuck going on with them, because you don't know what's really psychologically going on with some of these motherfuckers, and they don't know how to be humble and be grateful. They feel as though wait till that homeless motherfucker tell your ass, oh, you just like having more than me. You like being in a position where you can be the one offering me help and me not the one offering you help. And you're like, I was just trying to help. I'm sorry. No, I don't know where. Look, some people are just where the fuck they are, no matter how sad it look for them, because that's where they belong, because God is working something out in their mind. It's a psychological issue going on in their head of jealousy, of envy, and nastiness, and ungratefulness, and a feeling of entitlement. And it's some kind of issue God is working on them with. And they have to go through what they're going through until they're broken down in humility and understand how to show gratitude and be grateful. And you don't come in somebody's house trying to take over their house and expect them to walk out your house and give it to them. You gave me 2 rooms. I got 3 kids, and all of them need their own private space. Wait till you help a homeless fucker with 3 kids and they tell you, well, you're not in your basement right now. Why can't I just take your whole basement? I'm telling you. And then cuss your ass out. And then when you know you gotta go. And they leave a knife for you to let you know, oh, I was gonna stab you in the middle of the night. I'm telling you, be careful who you out here trying to help. I'm speaking from personal experience. Had to learn the hard way. Ain't nobody wait till ungrateful motherfucker. You only gave me 1 room in your house. You can afford to give me 2 rooms to use? Well, you know, you're living here free. You don't have to pay rent. You're not paying utilities. You don't have no bills at all whatsoever. And I'm helping you out with food until you can get on your feet. You know, yeah, but still. So you feel like you better than me, and you, child. Certain people are where they are for a reason. I'm trying to tell you. You better find out the mindset of a motherfucker before you go out your way trying to help them. Have a couple of conversations with them. If they don't want to look, if they don't want to tell you their business, then don't go too deep with them. Depending on what you're trying to do for a person. If they don't want to tell you how they got where they got and exactly what's going on with them, then back the hell up. Because chances are they know what the fuck going on with them. They know they nasty. They know they got a real nasty, fucked up, entitled attitude. All right, what are the messages right now? They know. They know how they got where they got at. They were stubborn. And like this Virgo, no, I'm going to take what God has for you because I don't think you should have it. And I'm in my ego right now. So I'm going to stay on this path. So I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing and do it until I'm homeless without realizing I'm becoming homeless as I'm doing this. All right, what is the messages? What is the energy crowning this read? Holy Divine Spirit. They know I'm telling the truth. I'm telling you. Some of these folks know I'm telling the damn truth. All right, I have the Star in reverse. Okay, someone might not be healing from something. The Star is Aquarius energy here. And they were unable to meet their expectation with an illusion that they might have just tried to cause in your neighborhood, whereby they thought that they were going to get your energy and drain you once again to get away with something. Okay, with that Seven of Cups, what is their obstacle right now? What is that obstacle, child? You ain't seen ungrateful. I ain't saying don't help nobody. I'm just saying get the backstory all the way, fully, whole fucking interview. Do your research. When I was younger, in my 20s and early 30s, you know, I called myself trying to be a miscaptain, save a hoe, trying to help just out of. And people were like, "Why are you so nice? Why you want to help?" Because I see the woman out there with a newborn. I see her out there it's wintertime and she's out there with a newborn baby at a bus stop and it's freezing out here and the bus is late. That's why, I mean, it's hard to drive by that, you know, it's certain people that sometimes even overgive because it's something inside of you that won't allow you to drive somebody with a brand new baby at a bus stop and it's pouring down rain like a tarantula out of nowhere and it's freezing outside and you're like, oh my God, I just can't. Where you going, ma'am? Are you going far? You know, you can't do it. Some people just have that in them, but you have to an overactive heart chakra and it's nothing wrong with feeling, but you balance it out and be careful about that because you can get in trouble with that type of stuff too. I remember I didn't have a ride to the doctor when my daughter was younger, and her dad was a fucking ass, and she coughing up blood, had bronchitis, and nobody wanted to fucking help me. And I literally had to carry my daughter on my back and walk with her, you know, to and from the doctor in the dead of winter, while my daughter was coughing up with bronchitis and blood, and I couldn't get help from anybody. But I'm just saying, I just know from my own experience when I see another person going through something, and especially when it's a baby or children involved, if it's within my means to do something or help them, I do feel compelled to help sometime. I really, really do. I'm telling you, I mean, you like, goddamn, that you standing out here with this newborn baby. I just can't drive by you here. You don't look dangerous. You got a baby. Let me just give you a ride. Where you going? You got about 3 blocks to go, or right across town. Okay, well that's ain't too far out my way. Come on, you and that baby. You feel me? What is the obstacle right now? So the obstacle is somebody still is connected to somebody that they made this deal with from their past. Could be a family member or someone they're close to, and they're stuck. I'm picking up on a Virgo. I'm picking up on an Aquarius. Right now, that's the 2 energies I'm picking up on. And somebody has to release something that is just too burdensome for them to take what God has for you. What happened in the recent past, Holy Spirit? What happened in the recent past? Yeah, that's it. In the recent past, I told you, the Fool card, the 9 of Swords reverse. Somebody was stressed out because they were not able to steal something from you. So they attacked you. They attacked you and got backstabbed and betrayed. The 10 of Swords. Tell me more about that 10 of Swords. The Tower. They were in their head about feeling backstabbed and betrayed because somebody did something to you. Somebody did something to you in the recent past. Could be dealing with the court system. They could have committed fraud, and they don't want anyone to find out. They don't want to get in trouble. This person could have looked you in your eye or talked directly to you and called you crazy. This might be a family member of yours that could have helped someone commit fraud on you. And you might have talked to them about it, and they might have straight looked you in your eye or talked to you on the phone and said that you have mental health problems, and maybe you should go talk to a therapist, or go maybe you need professional help and to go into the hospital because you might have mental issues. Now, for that person to have to face you in court with the evidence of the fraud or whatever they did to you, and sat up there and told you were mentally ill or crazy about, for them to have to come back and face you, that level of gaslighting that they might have been doing towards you, they feel fucked up. It'll make them fucking crazy. It'll make this person completely crazy. The Ace of Swords, because the truth is out. You know, they feel embarrassed, ashamed, a whole lot of shit. You know, can you imagine literally somebody that commits identity theft or fraud or lies about you, and then you ask them about it for a long time, and they keep asking you to get mental help. They keep telling you to get mental help, get a therapist. You need help. Don't worry, we're all going to chip in to get you the help you need. And they're gaslighting you, calling you mentally ill. And then finally it comes out in court and they get busted for their crime. How do they face you? What do they say to you? They don't want to say nothing, and they're just going to look down at the ground, ain't they? When they do this type of shit and they get caught, after gaslighting the fuck out of you about you needing mental help, now you're caught. Now you just don't want to say nothing. You just look at the ground. That's the energy of these people. Yeah, it's a deflection. They weaponize calling you crazy and mentally ill. They weaponize that as a way to deflect from their bad behavior and what they did against you. And it's called gaslighting. Okay, it's called gaslighting. All right, tell me more about the situation right now. What's going on with this star in reverse energy? That's who's not recovering? Or they can't move on? Yeah. They're just keeping tabs on you and watching your ass because they can't move forward and they can't recover from what they did to you. So that's what they're doing. They're in your neighborhood. There is somebody in your neighborhood squatting in a house. They could be across the street, or they could be on the next street over, down from you or something. They're squatting in a house and working with different people to keep trying to find a way to break into your energy and break into your sacral chakra and drain you so they can get the energy to attack you some more, or they think they're going to get the energy to do spell work and to get away with this court case coming up. But the Ten of Pentacles reverse, they don't have any energy to do this. The cycle for this is over. What else? The cycle for doing this type of stuff is over. Idiots. Idiots. And yes, they're very burdened by this. The 10 of Wands. Right now, they're carrying a heavy... So they're just watching you. There's that Virgo. There's a Virgo here. Here goes that Virgo. Here goes that kitchen witch with the low IQ, the King of Pentacles reverse. And the other one is this Aquarius. They're just watching you and sending magic, because they don't want to have to. Accountability is like kryptonite. Offended by everything and ashamed of motherfucking nothing. Initially, I know it was some racist people that were saying that on every fucking comment where black people getting arrested. But we know that shit applies to every fucking race and any culture. There are plenty of people that are ignorant as fuck of every color and every race all over the planet. Okay, because I know y'all have heard that saying before. But I use that for whoever the fuck is acting ignorant at the motherfucking time, offended by every motherfucking thing, and ashamed of nothing. All right. Somebody might be in a mental imprisonment right now about to drain your energy, or who they collaborated with to drain your energy with in the past, because they might have let go of trying to create an injustice for you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm pulling these cards out down here. Sorry. They're here. Because there is an Emperor energy around you that straddles the fence. They go back and forth, back and forth. Whoever this Emperor energy is, this is somebody that goes back and forth about telling you the truth about what they've been doing against you. And the reason they go back and forth is they think it's like at one minute they feel like I can tell you the truth and surrender and help you get justice. But if they feel like you're becoming open or vulnerable in any sense, or open to them because they're doing the right thing, they think quickly, wait a minute, if you're open right now, it'd be a good time to attack, and I might be able to still be able to get it done. And then they pull back from doing the right thing and decide instead to turn it into an opportunity to see if they can quickly attack you and accomplish their agenda. Like they might want to come toward you and tell you the truth about what they've been doing. Now that you're about to get justice in court, they might want to come toward you and tell you the truth. And then the minute they start feeling like you might be let your guard down, the minute they think that you're letting your guard down because they're coming to tell you the truth on any level, they change gears and they're like, wait a minute, is this person open right now? Spiritually on any level, because I know I'm trying to do the right thing, but if it's a possibility, we can all still get away with this shit. And right now I have them open to me because I'm coming to tell them the truth. Maybe we can still kill them or drain them real quick. Let's try to do the spell work real quick. Oh, it backfired. Never mind. Okay. All right. Let me get in gear to go tell them the truth again. And that's what they're doing. They're going back and forth between thinking that there's a sliver of an opportunity or a chance that they can still get away with it. But if they can't, they want to be on the right side of things with you. So they're going back and forth about coming toward you and telling you the truth about how they've been draining your energy. Because someone made a decision about this Capricorn energy that's been following you around, making offers to people, putting hits on you. They might have released something with this justice in reverse, causing injustices for you because they're not happy with the results that they got. So they might have released, someone made a decision about working with the Capricorn. Okay, they released working for this Capricorn because you're too aware of how these people have been operating and the energy that they've been operating in. Okay, and again, that Emperor energy, I definitely don't trust them because, like I said, it's part of them that wants to come toward you and tell you the truth. But then, if that was the case, you all have been watching my readings long enough and hard enough to see that this is a game that they play over and over and over again to slow you down. This might be someone that had an ego death. All right. This is a game they play to slow you down from getting justice and to see if they could get you to lower your defenses. Okay. So you make sure that you stay 10 toes down against every and anybody and get your justice. Okay. Because people are going to keep acting like they're coming toward you. And some of them really might be wanting to come toward you. It's like, okay, if you're getting ready to get some money in the court system for an injustice that was done towards you, or someone stole inheritance, or any type of financial, you're getting a check that from money they stole from YouTube and put under your name in a secret account, whatever justice you're about to get. This person that wants to come toward you, they're aware that you're getting ready to get justice. Now, they would prefer to take and steal everything that you have with their own friends that they've made, that they like to kick it with, because their own friends are toxic, and let them do whatever they want to do, and nobody checks them. These are very low vibrational people. And if they can get away with this, your money, your wealth, your abundance, or your energy, and stick with their own people, they would do it. But because they can't get away with it, they are trying to keep 1 foot in and 1 foot out of doing the right thing by straddling the line. And they feel like, if I just sit right here on the line, just in case suddenly you go to court, you get your money, then I could jump over the line and run to you real quick, and give you evidence about what everybody did and tell on everybody and everything, like the minute the money hits your account. But what if we're able to kill you or get rid of you before you make it to court, and before you get that deposit into your bank account, before you get that check, before you get those whatever that money in court where they have to pay you, y'all know, starts with an R. So they're trying to sit on the line to see what's going to happen, because they're waiting to see if the money's going to fall over here, meaning you die or they harvest from you, or if the money is going to fall over here, meaning you get your money and your assets and things. And they're on the line, just with both feet on either side, okay, I'm coming toward them, but am I going to try to take them out, or am I going to try to hug them? I got to figure out which one. So when the money hit, depending on what side it hit on, I'll know where to go and which direction to turn it. Restitution. Thank you, Tamara. Yes, I was looking for the word restitution. Yeah. So don't worry about this motherfucking emperor energy at all whatsoever. They're just trying to be on the side wherever the money hits. Okay. They're only trying to be on the side of wherever the money hits at. Because if they really wanted to give you the justice and information that you needed, I promise you 100%, they would have given that shit to you by now. Okay? Do you have the information about these fraudsters and where they hid your money, and what they've been doing to you and the people that made them offers? Do you have that? Have they contacted you to give you any information to make your life easier about these people attacking you? Have they contacted you so that the people that's attacking you will stop attacking you, and you can finally have some relief and be free by confessing and telling you the information you need so you can move on with your life? No, they don't give a fuck that you're being attacked day and night. It's like you're on fire. If you can imagine, you don't give no fucks about a person if they're standing somewhere and they're on fire, and you got a fire extinguisher, but you're like, oh, but if you burn to death, then me and my friends get money. But what if you make it like Shadrach, Meshach, and a billy goat? What if you make it through this fire? What if you make it through? If you survive this fire, then you get to keep your money. So I don't know if I want to put this fire out on you. This motherfucker would not piss on you if you was on fire. You understand me? This person would not pee on you if you was on fire, because they feel like it's a chance that you might die, and then they'll all get paid. But if you survive it, then you're going to get paid. So they're like, I don't know. So they're standing around you with a motherfucking, y'all know, fire extinguisher. And the fire extinguisher is the information that they have to make all the shit come to an end right now. And they won't give that shit to you to put your fire out, because they don't give a fuck about you, and they selfish, and they just are in it for themselves. They want money. So don't let this motherfucker come towards you, because they could have been put this fire out for you. They could have been stopped all this shit for you by giving you the truth that you need to end it all. But they didn't, because they don't give a fuck that you're on fire. They don't care. Okay? And remember that. Don't you ever fucking forget that. Don't you ever fucking forget that they're willing to stand back and watch you on fire while they holding an extinguisher in their hand, because they just waiting to see if you're destroyed or not from the fire, to figure out if they should make you an offer or try to help you after you've already gotten help. This motherfucker wants to offer you the help after you get the help. In other words, once you receive the information that you need, okay, well, here, I was about to give you the information. You understand? That's what they want to do. They're like, I don't know. They didn't get it yet. There's still a chance they might die. They didn't get the information yet. It's still a chance they might die. Oh, they got the information. Quick, I'm going in right now. Hey, how you doing? I know I shouldn't have popped up. I wanted to give you this information about these people that did this to you. That's what they're doing. So fuck them. Okay? What is the information? What is the messages? Holy Spirit. Anybody that could have helped you out with information that did not, that comes to you after the fact, don't you talk to no motherfucking body. Don't you say a motherfucking thing, because all of them are waiting to see if you live or die before this money hit. They're waiting to see if you live or die to decide whether or not to act on your behalf or they should connect to you. Because you got family members right now. You got family members, old friends, and all kind of people. Oh, we wanted to help you, honey, but bitch, what? If anybody wanted to help you, they would have helped you by now by telling you where, who, what, when, and where. The only reason they haven't is because they're waiting to see if they can still get away with it or not. But if they don't, they're going to contact you after you get justice. Any motherfucker that contacts you after you get justice, you flush down the toilet, bitch. You take the trash out. Oh, okay. So somebody is next in line for an opportunity. Somebody about to get what they've been looking for. Somebody's next in line for an opportunity to transition their ass out of here and try again. Well, praise God. Death is a good thing. Death is a good thing. It is. It's a blessing. Death is life. It's a transition. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, only transferred. It gives somebody that's hopeless, that's stuck in a cycle that they can't get out of, an opportunity to break out of that body, a brand new body, and start all over again with new people. Identity theft. Somebody that committed identity theft on you, somebody that could have at some point been emotionally coerced into some kind of sexually violation that could have occurred with them. So somebody might have emotionally coerced somebody into some kind of sexual violation to get them into some lifestyle and get them to be a part of a group that commits spiritual corruption of the highest order in high places. Y'all know these secret societies, but it was through some kind of coerced emotionally sexual violation that occurred with them. But right now they have the free will to make another decision. I'm going to just say that. Right now they have the free will to be aware and make a decision to go another direction. Yeah, okay, someone might have gotten you that way, unfortunately. But we're not victims. We're not all victims. Whether you realize it or not, every imbalance that we have caused for another in past lives has to come back to us in some life or so. So none of us are victims. And the beautiful thing about being a seer is you can't get us to answer a lot of questions straight, because there are multiple answers to one question, and those answers can oppose each other, like literally be opposite. Like, I thought you just said this. Now you're saying that. Yeah, and both answers are correct and they oppose each other. And if you are very spiritual, you understand what I mean. Because when you're looking at something from a higher spiritual aspect, the answer is going to be different than the 3D physical answer. You understand? So you understand there are many answers to a question, and some of them might oppose each other, and you could be for both answers, and people don't understand that. In other words, well, how am I not a victim when I was essayed as a child? How tell me I'm not a victim? Well, you are a victim and you're not a victim. Okay? You are a victim on the 3D because that motherfucker need to go to jail right the fuck now. call the police, get all the help you need, and then you need to get therapy, healing, and this motherfucker need their ass the fuck whooped. On the 3D, this person just victimized you, and I'm about to fight for you. Okay? Yes, you're a victim. And look, for the past 20 years of your life, or the past 50 years of your life, it caused a ripple effect in your life. They have no idea fuck so much of your life up for you and sent you on down a path that took years of healing, and you're even just getting on your feet now. Yeah, you're a victim. Absolutely. Now ask me again. Are you a victim? Hell no, you're not a victim. Now I'm answering from a spiritual perspective. The opposite answer. No, you are not a victim. You're not a victim because your soul, at some point in your soul's evolution, in some carnation, possibly in a past life, caused some kind of imbalance, similar to what you're dealing with right now. And we have karma that we have to pay for. And we're unaware of what happened in the past life or what we did in a past life because we haven't had the spiritual awakening yet to recognize our soul and to get the downloads about who we were in a past life. When you get your spiritual awakening through a heart chakra, awakening, okay, it opens your spiritual eyes to your soul, and you know where you've been in the past, you know where you are now, and you know where you're headed. So you know how you're confident in yourself, in what direction and action to take and how to take action in your life. You understand? So no, you're not a victim. You're paying back karma. So you were born into a family and you were victimized the way that you victimized or helped victimize or turned a blind to somebody else in a past life. And that's why in this life it's some karma that you're being born into. That's helping you get a lesson that you need somewhere along the lines. So are you a victim? Yes. Are you a victim? No. Okay? You can have two answers, multiple answers for one thing, and they can all oppose each other when you're dealing with spiritual folks. That's why people be like, I don't understand spiritual people. They don't make sense to me because they always contradicting themselves. They don't ever make sense. Yeah, I know, because this is who we are. When you become this, okay? Oh, I must have put it up somewhere. But what is it? Oh, okay, I don't see it. But my point is, when you become this, and when you can literally see out of I was looking for my Shiva. When you can literally see out of every direction on this right here, yeah, that's a spiritual person that operates on a higher vibration, with a higher connection to their higher self and to God and to information from beyond this 3D physical realm. And that's why you have multiple answers that oppose each other, because you know there are many different dimensions. You're aware of many different realities. You're aware of many different perspectives, seeing through the eyes and lens of someone on the 3D physical, seeing through the eyes of somebody from a spiritual perspective, seeing from a past life perspective. When you can see through every last one of these, yeah, you understand this is what spiritual people are, why you get so many different answers from it. Okay. All right. So somebody that did identity theft might be next in line to die or transition and come back and try it again. A Queen of Wands reverse. Okay, so this might be a man or a woman. Tell me about this person. They might have been emotionally coerced into a sexual violation at some point in their life, and that is sad that they were not able to overcome and do the healing they needed to do, and the shower to help them get into alignment. Tell me about this Queen of Wands reverse, man or woman. This person right now, it could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I just saw the King of Swords. We'll see in a minute. Whoever this person is, they could be losing their home right now, the Nine of Pentacles reverse, or they could be very sick and their energy could be leaving their body. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands reverse energy. This is somebody that was using their sexual energy to Yeah, they were stuck in some kind of cycle here, not learning a lesson because they felt pressure, possibly about living a certain lifestyle. Chances are they have low self esteem issues that they might cover up with sex and superficial materialistic things that cover up their insecurities because of this emotionally coerced sexual violation that might have occurred at some point in their life. They might be or need to live a certain type of lifestyle and dress a certain way and drive a certain type of car to help balance their self-esteem because they might not have any real self-esteem. This could be someone very, very attractive that does not have any self-esteem because of damage done to their solar plexus chakra, where we develop a healthy personality due to some emotionally coerced sexual violation that occurred. And it could have also held them back from developing healthy emotionally too. So they might be very immature. And by having a blocked solar plexus chakra, which happens in a lot of men and women that are sexually abused as children, verbally abused, psychologically abused, physically abused, it causes trauma that blocks these chakras and it stunts their development emotionally and their character and personality development at a young age. Okay, it's damage that's done. So this person, they felt stuck in a cycle because they couldn't let something go financially with their stability, a certain lifestyle they wanted to live, a way they want to be perceived by people with superficial, having to do with superficiality. And they felt powerless because they can't be seen as a bum, or they can't be seen wearing clothes from the thrift store. They can't be seen struggling. And it has a lot to do, again, with their self-esteem. Because let me tell you something, honey. I'm not one, because I do have self-esteem and I'm very confident, and I've healed from my childhood wounds and issues. It doesn't mean that I've always been in that energy, but because I have a healthy sense of self. If I come from a poor family and we were never doing good financially and always need a place to live until Section 8 came through or something like that. If I came from a family, with this type of stuff, and nobody owns a home, nobody has property, nobody owns anything outright in a case of an emergency we can come back to, then QUAN Yin didn't have an ego. QUAN Yin was about getting to the bag and establishing a strong foundation, not built off of validation from other people and materialism. QUAN Yin would have been striving to hurry up and build a strong, solid foundation to make sure she would always have a place to lay her head if she came from a family that was unstable. That would be QUAN Yin's first priority, not looking good to other people or meeting other people's expectations in driving a certain type of car, in living in a gated community. My first plight in life would be to own something outright to make sure that no matter what I invest in the future, at the end of the day, if the whole economy drops and shuts down in 2020, I always have my property that I own because I sacrifice and put my money in the right place. QUAN Yin never had no gripes about shopping at the thrift store when I was younger. You understand? I spent most of my whole life actually, from childhood anyway, but my youth, when I was a young adult, shopping at the thrift store and getting my daughter's school uniforms. Then bitches are expensive from the thrift store. You understand? Never had any kind of ego because it was not within my type of budget while I was building myself up to go shopping at the mall and buying clothes at full price. That did not help my plight of trying to purchase real estate because I'm a single mother and I don't have that kind of money. You understand? So it don't benefit me to have a high car note, insurance, to shop at the mall and buy brand new school uniforms that she's going to grow out of in 3 fucking months. I wasn't making decisions out of ego. Oh, you're going to let somebody see you on the bus? Yeah, I know, but I'm riding a bus to my house that I own, bitch. The fuck? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're gonna see you riding the train, you riding the bus, you blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. You shopping at the thrift store. Yeah, I know. And I'm gonna wash it in my washing machine in the house that I own with ammonia. Bitch. You understand? My priorities have always been in order. You know, until now, if I can afford those things and I get to the point where, oh, now you can afford to shop here because you've built a strong foundation. If things go left in life, you can just go put your feet up in your home and chill. Don't worry about it. You can make it off of the least amount of money in the worst case scenario because you've already laid the foundation without using your ego. Okay. You didn't spend money out of ego. You spent money out of practicality and intelligence in laying a strong foundation for yourself. You understand? So this is somebody that did not do that. And it's because they're unhealed and they have issues with their confidence. They would rather go broke than to be seen in a negative light or disapproval for not driving a certain type of car, for not living in a certain type of a home. And they felt powerless because they're like, I can't see people. I can't let people see me down bad. I can't let people see me driving this kind of car. I can't downgrade. I can. Bitch, I walk. It's good for your heart. Exercise, your circulation. You get healthier. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody was in their ego about committing this crime of identity theft against you, and they might have now lost their job. The Three of Pentacles reverse and the Five of Cups here. Okay, somebody lost their job or someone's not working with them anymore. They were trying to steal your identity. The Page of Pentacles reverse, and they were unable to get away with it. Right now, go ahead, Holy Spirit. And they're right now they feel stuck in a cycle. And what else, Holy Spirit? Next in line for an opportunity to transition their ass out of here. What else is going on with this person? The Four of Wands. What is the Four of Wands? Please and thank you. Oh, they've been trying to cause an imbalance around your home. Maybe trying to make you homeless. You see, what you wish for another person will always happen to you. It's almost like the energy that wanted to swap identities with you and become you. And they needed you to be homeless so you couldn't be in your purpose. Whatever you do, they needed you to be. They don't understand. See, this energy don't understand. If whatever your purpose is, even if it's ministry, if something happened whereby you became homeless, and say real estate is your ministry, whatever, it can be anything. Like I was talking about real estate in the beginning. Bitch, you gonna get a job working at the damn shelter as helping people find housing while you're looking for housing for yourself, exploring different ideas and giving ideas about housing to people and exploring new ideas. And before long, you're going to be back up again because you're going to end up working at that damn homeless shelter, helping people find homes because real estate is your gift. You understand? If ministry is your gift and this person was even able to get you up out of your home, you're going to, wherever, open up your mouth and get the ministering to the people around you, wherever you are. That don't change your message. It don't change your mindset. Anywhere you got to go, anywhere that God puts you, you're going to be the highest expression of your soul, of what you were called to be and do and say. Okay? Whether it's real estate or whether it's ministering to people, healing people, counseling people, you do not need a degree from no college. You don't need no accreditation. Well, to do it as a job, you need certain license. But if it's your calling, you don't need nobody to crown you with no crown and achievement, nothing. You just gonna be what you are anywhere you go. Jesus did not need anyone to validate him or to crown him anything or tell him you have to go to this school to find out. Anywhere that he walked, anywhere that he went, he was Jesus. You understand what I'm saying? He was the Christ anywhere that he went because it's the energy that he embodied. This person thought if they came around your home and caused imbalances for you to make you homeless, that it would make you walk away from your purpose. But it did not. And now they're being homeless. They're about to be homeless because that's what they wanted for you, and you did nothing to this person. Let's go. Yeah, they were trying to drain you. That came out in reverse. They came around your home trying to drain your energy, and that's why they're about to be homeless. Now they're walking away. You just call your energy back. I decree and declare right now, I command every ounce and inch of my energy that was just siphoned from me to return right back to me right now, on the etheric plane, on the astral plane, on the ethereal plane, on the mental, physical, and emotional plane. I command every ounce and inch of my energy that was just siphoned to return back to me right now in every existence. I bait, make my sweet, great energy wait. Do not let separate from my estate. I bait, make my sweet, great energy wait. Do not let separate from my estate. I bait, make my sweet, great energy wait. Do not let separate from my estate. I decree and declare, I command every ounce and inch of my divine energy to return right back to me right now, this instant. My energy is mine only for the manifestations of my abundance only. That's all you do. That's all you do. Call it right back. And it'll flow literally right back into you, or protect yourself from them taking it place. But she was around your home trying to drain your energy and do spell work on you. And now she's trying to avoid a tower. These are weirdos. When I tell you, because it's too much of a burden to get your energy. And what is this next in line to die? What is this next in line to die? Somebody might be watching them. Let me find out what that Seven of Pentacles High Priestess is. Give me a second. Or do they want you to die? Ciao, bye. It'll never happen. Clarify that Seven of Pentacles. Oh, they're watching you move forward. Yeah. They're seeing you, the Six of Wands, you're still moving forward. They see you still moving forward. They're watching you. Okay. They see that you're not in a mental imprisonment and you're not stuck. And they just can't let go. And that's the reason they're going to die. Bitch, this might be a clone that keeps dying and that they keep bringing back. I'm dead ass. Dead ass. This might be a clone that could have died several times already that they keep fucking bringing back over and over again. Because every day the same Eight of Cups reverse energy. I can't let it go in the same mindset. This literally might be a clone. And this person, like if you go back at them spiritually, you might actually kill them. But they just move the body away and, replace them and bring them back around again. Don't be surprised. Because, like, how is this hoe still living? Because this is like the second time they've died in this reading. In these readings, if this is the same hoe, it's like this person died already. Like, you did something and they showed in the cards that they did die and pass away. And now they're back again. So this might really be like a fucking clone. This really might be a clone. And by the time all of their information downloads into the new body, and they get back to acting, like the person, and they still are programmed. I'm supposed to be killing you and draining your energy so I could take, you understand, it's a program running in their mind. And every time they bring in another clone, when that one dies, they put that program right, it's the same program in their mind, and they just go right back to what they were doing, literally. So this might be a clone that they just keep bringing back over and over again. I told you, the people that really run the world, they don't want you identifying them and finding out who they are, especially if they're high priestess, because they don't want you to kill them and to throw them on their ass from whatever towers they're hiding in. You understand? So they put clones and distractions all around you to keep up your energy, going back and forth with them. So you'll never get to them because they know you're really powerful and they're afraid of you. And they know if you ever get close to them spiritually on a spiritual realm, you could cause a death and ending for some of these 1% people that are in the wealth class. They know that. They know it's a different day and age, and motherfuckers are coming into their full power and it ain't fucking around. And they know money don't mean shit on this realm. They know no matter how much money you have or don't have, you could get on that physical realm and travel to one of these people that's making your life miserable from the wealth class, and you could smoke them and take them out spiritually, and ain't nothing they could do about it because they don't have the power you have. And they know that. And that's why they anticipated a lot of high priests and high priestesses and isolating you all and having people do spell work around you around the clock. Because they already know that you have the power to spiritually take them out. And they are so intimidated. So I feel like this bitch might be a clone that just keeps coming back over and over again. Cause no normal human being is going to keep resetting like just like this. Like, no, I have to kill you. I've got to keep coming toward you. I've got to keep coming toward you and then disappear for a week. I've got to keep coming toward you. I've got to keep coming toward you day and night. That's a clone. This bitch died a long time ago. This is a clone. This bitch died a long fucking time ago. I'm telling you. She's a clone. Okay. Judgment in the reverse. All right. What is this judgment in the reverse energy? Somebody's heartbroken because they cannot help someone get a judgment reversed about you and get control over you like they want, so that they can cause an imbalance and make you homeless. Yep. They can't get a judgment reversed so that they can make you homeless, say you're mentally ill, and then they can take over your life. So that's basically what's going on here, doing magic, because too many people are aware of what they're trying to do, and they feel backstabbed and betrayed now. So that's what's going on here. So in a nutshell, somebody's about to die, possibly again. In a nutshell, somebody needs you to become homeless so that they can get legal control over you through the court system. They can put you in a mental institution or put you away somewhere. And in doing so, that will allow them to take over whatever it is you do for a living or whatever your purpose is. And they can take over it and start doing it. And because you won't be doing it in the public eye, or you won't be seen by anyone, and they're going to be imitating your energy, probably a bad imitation, people will think it's them. It's like you eating GMO fruit in America and thinking that's the best shit you ever had. These are the best strawberries I've ever tasted in my life. And then you travel overseas, or you go to a farm where it's really, really and you taste these strawberries and blueberries, and it's really, really organic for real. And it's really the best shit you've ever had in your life. But they're hiding those, and you're only getting the GMO ones, and you think it's delicious and you think it's the best because it's the only thing that's available to you. This destiny swap energy that this person wants to be in with you is the energy of swapping GMO fruits and vegetables, the real thing. And she wants you homeless so she can say you're mentally unstable and put you away in a mental institution so they can have the GMO, the imitation, which is her. And she can walk in your energy and imitate you. And people will think it's great because they're only seeing her and only seeing her light. But if you're around and they can see you, then they're like, wait a minute, you're not the real thing. That is because they have you to compare her to. You understand? So that's why she needed you to be homeless, to put you out of the public eye and to get you into a mental institution so she could destiny swap and appear in your likeness. And that's why she keeps coming at you. But she's backstabbed and betrayed because it's never going to happen. Okay? And that's why she's just watching you and watching you while she's becoming homeless herself. That's why she's just watching you, High Priestess, and watching you and watching you and attacking you, watching you and attacking you. She wants to steal your identity and become you. Like, you know, a horrible imitation of you. It's like invasion of the body snatchers. It don't even make sense. It's crazy. It's literally invasion of the body snatchers going on here. It's really weird. It's like, no, I'm going to just keep attacking you until I can make you disappear off the scene. If I can make you disappear legally and get you out the way, then I could show up and I'll be the only one. And I've learned your style. I've learned to imitate you. It's given that sociopath, again, that young Black woman in her 20s in prison now, because that was jealous of a credit repair woman. There was a woman that did credit repair. She had her own business and she was very generous to people and was very personable. And she was another young Black woman. They even had similarities, you know, and she decided to become her doppelganger and copycat. And she literally copied her and scammed people and then hired somebody that she said, hey, I want to donate a house to your family to help you guys to have the dream of home ownership. And then this bitch kept her name on the title to the house and was like, if you can kill the person that I'm copying off of, who I want to replace, I'll take my name off the title and you get to keep this house. But I thought you gave me the house. I thought it was a donation because you're a giver. Yeah, I know. And it is your house, but I'm going to keep my name on the title until you kill this person that I want to copy off of. It's that weird ass type personality. Literally, y'all can look her up on YouTube. Just a weirdo that doesn't have a personality of their own, that tries to take over another person's life and then wants to, and they take it too far and want to kill that person and replace them. It's weird, but y'all know they exist. I told you about the crazy, that crazy European bitch, that the cheese bacon whore in New York. I think the woman was from Russia or not Ukraine. I can't remember. She's from a European country, and very beautiful woman. She did eyelashes, hair, had a nice life for herself, her own shop, and some Russian bitch decided she wanted to be her doppelganger, and this bitch didn't even look like her, but she got her hair done, cut like her. She might have got plastic surgery to look like her, and then she baked the bitch a cheesecake and tried to poison her and kill her so she could just step into her shoes and take over her life. Now she in prison. These bitches are motherfucking crazy. They're crazy. And when she seen the crazy bitch in court, that bitch waved at her ass and smiled at her, like with a crazy ass look in her face, like, hey, I'm going to be writing you letters from prison to see how you're doing. Yeah, them bitches are crazy. Some of them, men too. But whoever these women are, they are really fucking out of their minds. Even while they're going to prison, being taken away in handcuffs, they'll like look at you, you know, and hey, I'm going to write you letters. I want you to tell me how things worked out with that situation you were dealing with, because they think that they are you. They fucking crazy. Like, no, I can't watch you. How can I keep up with you from jail? Well, they have computers in jail. I'll find a way to reach you. Child, they not human, man. They got a hold of somebody's vessel, but that was jealous of you, but they not human, man. All right, what is the final message, Holy Divine Spirit? What is the final message? It's like a fucking alien invasion. Woo, damn, yeah. You see how that flipped? God damn, all three of them. Somebody is putting a boundary up with somebody. Someone might be a Leo. Somebody might have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini in their chart. I don't know. They could be fighting right now, or there might be some kind of conflict, or someone is in conflict with someone, or there could be a conflict about something right now, with the Five of Wands, with this King of Swords and the Strength card. Okay, because whatever they just did was a bad investment. Yeah. I feel like this might be a masculine that's really physically attracted to their body, but not their mind. and she convinced this masculine, if you could just do a lobotomy, a spiritual lobotomy, and make me her, I would be perfect. I would be your everything that you need. But you don't have her energy. Well, give me her energy. Find a way to get my energy. Find a way to give me that bitch energy so I can be what I need to be. Because he's not in a mental imprisonment about her funky ass no more. Okay? He's no longer conflicted. The Five of Wands reverse. He's no longer conflicted about her no more right now. And that's why she's stressed out. And she's about to be homeless. She might have been financially codependent on his masculine. But she can't create an illusion, and she can't get your energy to keep any illusion going. And she's out of plans and ideas, and she's not getting her nothing she's trying to do. The expectation is not being met. Give me one final card to end this reading. One final card, ancestor. Thank you. We'll stop it right there. All right. So she's about to be homeless in the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Her and anybody that was working with her on this foolishness. They're about to be in the Five of Pentacles homeless. She might be moving around with a person that might be sick right now. Okay. But she's about to be homeless. Now she might start attacking you from maybe if there's a park within proximity to where you live, where homeless people sit during the day. You might see her on the side of the highway in the next few weeks, looking for your car to see when you leave for work. You might see this bitch sucking dick behind a big green trash can at your local gas station where you get gas, waiting for you to come around so she could jump in your face and just look at you, because that's the demon inside of her that's mad because you won. Okay. I can't help it, y'all. I gotta be Kuan Yin. But you understand, this bitch got a demon in. She got a demon inside of her. I know Fox, that one, Janet Judd, Noid 444 Tarot. Yeah, she got a demon inside of her. And maybe I'm guessing because she's about to be homeless in the Five of Pentacles, I give it about a month or two. This woman has tracked and watched you so long when she was connected to the secret society that she knows where you shop. She knows where you go get gas. So she'll probably start like being like the Hunchback of Notre Dame or some shit. She'll probably start sleeping behind a green trash can, like I said, at the gas station you get gas at and shit like that, and camping out at places you go. But don't worry about her. Just ignore her. You'll see her stick her head around from time to time. Ignore her ass. It's a demon that has fully taken over her, that became so obsessed with you, put her in a state of delusion to not be able to see that her own life and situation was declining while she was chasing an illusion that she could replace you and take what God has for you. Okay. And that's where she might be in a ditch. Okay. She might be like Oscar the Grouch. And you might see her, you might see the fucking black lid on that green big trash can pop up and two eyes peeking out. That bitch might turn into Oscar the Grouch on your ass. And she might lift the top of the can. She might be living in that motherfucker. She might lift the top of the crack and you might just see just her face, not even her head, like just like Oscar the Grouch motherfucking do. Don't make me do it. Fuck y'all. I'm not about to do this. No. Y'all not gonna make me do it. I know y'all just think I'm amused here to be made fun of and laughed at because of my antics. And I know y'all know what I'm doing. Do that motherfucker have a girlfriend? Hold on. Friend. Girlfriend? Do he have a girlfriend? Let me see. Oh my God, he does! Oh my God, I did not know that! Oh my God! Bitch, I didn't know Oscar the Grouch had a girlfriend that lives in trash too. Okay. I was hoping to get the picture with the lid. But I didn't know Oscar the Grouch had a girlfriend. Okay, cool. So this bitch, I wouldn't be Quan Yin if I didn't do this. You might see her in the near future. Her hair might look like this, her eyebrows too, because she's not going to have any more money, and she's going to be in the big green trash can at the gas station or at the local park when it rains. And she might get into this energy right here. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. And she might peek out the trash can and lift the lid just enough. And you might see her eyes, her hair a little unkept. But in the next few months, this is going to be her ass. Okay. And there's Oscar the Grouch with her, and it's the demon that's been obsessed with you that brought her to where she is. So it's that demon that just wants to keep tabs on you. And even if they have to do it from inside a trash can when it's raining, they're willing to do that. Look, both of them have a trash can, I think. Does she have one? Or can she fit in there with him? I don't see her trash can. She's in a crate. Okay, well, she's staying in a crate. And Oscar the Grouch is in a trash can. But this is what they're going to do at the local grocery store and the local highway and the local parks. This is the energy they're going to be in. But don't be afraid. They can't touch you. They couldn't touch you then, and they can't touch you now. Y'all, I'm Quan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Yeah, I know. Y'all didn't know Oscar the Grouch had a girlfriend. Y'all didn't know before just now that Oscar the Grouch actually, her name is Grungetta. Her name is Grungetta. Grundgetta. Grungetta or Grungetta. It sounds like a Russian name. Grungetta. Oscar the Grouch has a Russian girlfriend named Grungetta. Whatever race this bitch is, that's what the fuck she is. She's Grungetta. Oscar the Grouch girlfriend that he didn't bust in on a garbage truck. So he has to be alone. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this prayer. Anyone that wants to join in, you're welcome to. I show gratitude for my collective right now of the highest vibration of love. I show gratitude for favor and for protection. I show gratitude right now for earth, wind, and fire, both the group and the elements. I show gratitude right now for my complete restoration, financially, spiritually, energetically, and emotionally. I show gratitude right now for the Most High God, Yeshua. I show gratitude right now for Christ, Jehovah. I show gratitude right now for each and every planet that God has created with the different types of energies that get our affirmations and prayer requests granted. Oh, Holy One, the Moon, Lavana Nana, who sits at the head of Mercury, Koke Anki, Venus, Enene Nogay, the Sun, Utu Shamish, Mars, Madim Gugiana, Jupiter, Enlil Zadik, Saturn, Shabbatha Nanurta. Right now, I decree and declare the sun will not spite me by day, nor the moon by night. I now take authority over every witchcraft attack being sent toward me by sun and by moon. Let it burst into flames and scatter, fall to the ground. I shall prosper and be in good health. Every pre-witchcraft attack, let it be cut off and diminished by the fire, power, and light of Christ, Jehovah. Every witchcraft attack going on in my life right now and in this environment, right now, let its power be banished and destroyed by my authority in Christ, Jehovah. Right now, I cancel every dark, evil projection into my life and environment. Right now, let every force of darkness get and flee from my home, my life, and environment. Abracadabra. We will create as we speak. Catch fire in the name of Eal, the Most High God, Yeshua. Witchcraft power sponsoring repeated problems and attacks shall not come to pass in my life. Neither shall it stand. Catch fire right now. Every waster assigned to waste my life and time, catch fire right now and scatter. Every projection of witchcraft over my health and energy, scatter by fire right now. Right now, I command peace, strength, and tranquility throughout this day. Mount it be. Right now, I decree and declare by the authority and power of Christ on every conjured witchcraft being used on and sent to me right now. Let every charm, evil altar, and candle referencing my name be nullified and neutralized. Right now, let its power be banished and destroyed by the fire, power, and light of Christ Jehovah. By the authority of Christ Jehovah, abracadabra. Let the forces of darkness right now, I command to get and flee from my life, from my family and surroundings in the name of Umima. Whatsoever he shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever he shall loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Again, I say unto you that if two of you shall agree and touch